Hey everyone. How you guys are doing? This is your girl Kiki, and I wanted to do this video for quite some time. But I'm going to kind of just go ahead and start diving right into it. All right, I'm gonna do my screen share with you guys. Share my screen with you. Let's share the screen. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. Hopefully you're seeing Microsoft Word here. Um, Got some of my Zoom tools kind of in my way here a little bit. All right. Um, Hopefully you guys are able to see the screen here. I wanted to kind of go over what I thought would be important, especially for people that been wanting to dive right into blogging. If it's something that you've been wanting to do for quite some time, didn't really know how to get into it or don't know too much about it. I in this video, I'm going to break things down for you guys. Just because I took the time to do this, just because to be honest, blogging is something that I have been wanting to do for quite some time. It's amount of years, all right. So it's been years. I've thought about blogging honestly probably about 15, 20 years ago. So this is when I was like really, really young, y'all. I want to say maybe 19, 20, maybe 21 years old. Uh, Blogging had entered into my mind, and because I kind of, to be honest, I kind of enjoy writing about different things, and especially kind of writing about any experiences that I might had, um, or current experiences, whichever, so things like that I've been kind of wanting to do, kind of deep dive into writing. So I've been wanting to do it for quite some time, y'all. And honestly, I just, never got around to doing it just because of the fact that I thought it was hard, complicated, thought it was like a lengthy process as far as how to, get into it, getting started, things like that. I kind of just thought that, it was like a kind of like a long process as far as um, getting into it, basically. All right. But it's not true. It's further from the truth. All right. And so in this video, I just want to kind of go over some things. Like I said, I even did a article on this just because that's how serious I am about trying to help others that may have that same thinking like me and thinking that, oh, I want to do blogging, but I'm not going to do it because I don't know how, or it's probably a long, complicated process as far as getting into blogging. All right, so things like that, just having that thought, that mindset, um, you know, it's not true. So if I thought it, I'm pretty much sure other people out there are thinking the same way, right? And so I just want to let you know, it's not hard at all. And so I want to go over everything in this article here that I created for you guys, specifically for you guys. Also a little for myself, but mainly for you guys, just because I want to help others out there that, like I said, have that same mindset as me, or had that mindset, or still currently have the same mindset that I once had. All right. All right. So I did title it, of course, Starting Your Blogging Journey, a guide. Okay. So starting your blogging journey, a guide. So blogging has been pretty hot lately. Okay, blogging has been pretty hot lately. It's a great way to express yourself, share knowledge, and even start a career. Well, if you like to start blogging but don't know how to begin, you are in luck. We will walk you through 5 steps that are essential with these steps under your belt. Your journey as a blogger will begin. All right. So, what I mean about blogging has been pretty hot lately is that more and more people actually is like, getting into blogging. More and more people is actually realizing how less complicated it is to start, right? And so that's kind of how I stumble up on learning how to start blogging. All right. So for me, it was like a win-win situation. I joined a course, training, to be honest. I joined a training about something completely different and didn't know that the educator that was teaching about one thing actually ran up going over blogging. So it was actually one of those, like, I stumbled up on it, really didn't expect to learn, but I got like one of those bonuses for one of, like, like basically a complete bonus, because I got to learn about blogging at the same time. All right. And learned about how to get started. And to be honest, I learned about it in November of last year. All right. So 2023. So I'm still kind of fresh to the game, but I'm enjoying the journey, y'all. I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying being able to speak my mind, being able to talk about whatever I want to talk about, and I'm enjoying it, like I said. And so, if like I said, if you guys out there, want to know more, want me to elaborate more, then definitely keep continue watching this video here, because I am going to dive more into it, kind of go over my thoughts, process, just go over everything that I personally, feel about it, and give you some tips and some advice. So all right, so step one is find your niche and your audience. All right, so if you want to start blogging, of course, my recommendation is, for step one, is find your niche and your audience. That's so important. Why should you find your niche and your audience? Well, um mainly because of the fact that you want to target uh your readers, right? You want to be able to know who will read my blog. All right. So that's one, So um, you want to be able to, well, first figure out the niche, then worry about the audience. That's kind of how you should do that. All right. So focus on the niche first. So what it is that you want to talk about. So that's number one. And then I did include audience with that. But your first thinking process should be, what do I want my blog to, what niche I want to get into, what niche do I want to like focus on, right? I don't know, it kind of contradicts what I said about being able to talk about different topics, which you can, all right? But just, you know, for the sake of this, just think about the niche, all right? Think about the niche. So when you thinking, like for me, for an example, my niche is really more about skincare and makeup, because that's the business that I'm currently in. And so that is technically my niche. So I like to focus on that. And so when you do read my blogs, you'll see mainly more of my blogs is focused on skincare and makeup. But at the same time, I am talking about different topics, because I'm thinking about not only uh, people that, focus on skincare and makeup, but also I'm thinking about people that's, in other areas, And so, but still focus on your niche. And it's okay to talk about your niche. It's okay to, you know, educate people about your niche. All right. And then after that, once you kind of got that figured out, then go ahead and focus on your audience. Like, okay, how, who's my audience? Like, who will benefit from this? And of course, I'm always saying, when you do a blog, I always say you can do storytelling with your blog, but also try to be educational at the same time, like educate people. People love that, because again, when people is searching for things, usually they're searching to find something or to learn about something. And so definitely don't ever forget about leaving out, don't forget to include education in when it comes to your blogging, okay, when you do start blogging. All right. And so I'm gonna go ahead and read what I did put on my article here. Basically, I said, before getting into the nuts and bolts of blogging, it's important to find your niche and your target audience. Think about what you are interested in, knowledgeable in. That's what I was going back into educating people, of course, or passionate about. So something that you're passionate about. So um, so just think about what are you, what is your interest? What's your interest? What you're interested in? What are you knowledgeable in? Because that's important, and what you're passionate about. Those things are important. Like right now, I'm passionate about skincare. I'm passionate about teaching and showing people that how taking care of your skin is important. All right. Also, I'm passionate about makeup, as far as showing people how to find that right color foundation for your skin. And not just putting on whatever color, but making it look natural and making it look good. All right. Um, what topics do you enjoy discussing? So think about that. What is some things that you enjoy talking about, discussing um, overall? Okay, kind of think about that. Identifying your niche will help you make content that resonates with your desired audience, and this will make your blog more valuable. So at the end of the day, once you come up with your niche, then your audience will make sense. Because, like for an example, if you decided that your niche was about trying to think here. So if you wanted your niche to be about dolls, okay. If you wanted your niche to be about dolls, okay, what would be your audience as far as dolls go? Okay, well, of course, dog lovers, right? I mean, you can talk about all kinds of things relating to dogs, right? You can talk about how a person can find that right dog collar for their dog. I mean, you can talk about the important what is a good what good dog foods out there? What would be the top rated good dog foods out there for a dog owner to know about? So just keep all that in mind. So whatever niche you decide to kind of focus on, then the audience part will resonate with you, because you'll realize, okay, these are my audience for this specific niche. So it will make sense who you need to be talking to. Hope that makes sense. All right. So it will go hand in hand once you figured out the niche part. All right. Um, so step 2 is choose the right blogging platform. Now, this is so important, y'all. And honestly, there are so many platforms out there. I'm just going to be honest, it really is. But finding the right platform for yourself is going to be key. All right. So picking the right platform is vital when you're starting a blog. Platforms like WordPress, Blogger, and Medium are popular for their user-friendly interfaces. They also have different customizations options. So evaluate all the features that they offer so you can align them with your goals as a blogger. You want a platform that supports what you write about and connects easily with readers. So just keep all of that in mind, because it's important. All right, keep that in mind, what platform that you think that resonates with you and that will be user friendly for you. All right, because you're the one that's going to be doing the writing. And of course, once you have established what platform you want to utilize, then of course you can start letting your readers know, your fans, customers, whomever you want to, you can let them know that you're writing and you have blogs, and you can point them in the right direction on where to go to start reading your blogs. All right, hope that makes sense. For me though, my platform is Medium, and I absolutely love Medium. But towards the end, I'm going to get more detail with you guys as far as to why I love Medium. All right. Step 3 is create consistent content. That is so important, y'all. Being consistent once you start blogging is important. Why? Because once you start going on social media platforms and wherever else you may go, like your email marketing, if you do email marketing, once you start utilizing these sources and start letting everyone know that you are blogging, people is going to be looking for your blogs. You may not think so. You might think, oh, because you don't hear from them, you may think, oh, they're, ain't nobody paying attention to me, so it's okay for me to not do blogging for a week, and then a week becomes 2 weeks, and it becomes 3 weeks, and it become a month, and it become 2 months. You don't want to do that. You want to stay consistent. Why? Because even though it may appear that no one is really paying attention, believe me, they are paying attention. They're just quiet, all right? And so just remaining consistent, being on, whatever favorite social media platform you are on, just, and promoting yourself, letting people know, hey, I this is the blog I did, this is my current blog. You can, of course, reveal the title of your blog, post your link where your whichever um, platform you're, writing on. You can post that, just post the links that people can access your blog so they can read your blog. All right. So just be very consistent with that. I think that's truly important. All right. So the name of the game is consistency in the blogging world. Make a calendar to plan out posts and keep yourself on track to post regularly. Your posts should be engaging, informative, and reflect who you are as a writer. This will come naturally. Once you do this, this will be a natural thing. All right. So definitely schedule out when you're going to blog. All right. So do set up like get your calendar, start writing, tracking when you're going to do your blogging. All right. So that way you can be consistent. Think about what your target audience would want to read or learn more about while creating content that adds value to their lives. High quality, high quality articles that are well researched and well written really go the extra mile for credibility too. So remember that being able to research what you're writing about, like have that knowledge as far as because it's important. It's important to, like, of course, being authentic and writing what you want to write about. That's important. So once you do that, then go back and research what you wrote about. Do your research, do your due diligence, and then that helps you to be more credible. So people will be like, oh man, she really, did her research. Like, people can see by reading what you have said. They can, of course, see like how well planned out you did when you did your writing, like how well thought, like your thought process behind it. They'll see how you definitely did your research on whatever it is that your blog could be about. All right. So that is important, and that does help you to be more credible when you do just that. All right. So definitely take that in for sure. All right. Um, let's see what else. So step 4 is optimize for search engines. All right. So search engines is, of course, SEO. So search engine optimization, that's what that stands for. So that what that means is being able to be searchable on Google. So when someone, like when I just got done previously, I talked about if someone decided to do their niche about dogs, right? So if someone went on Google and they was searching about something about dogs, if they wanted to search a dog outfit, I just say a dog hoodie. They will, and just say that you sell dog hoodies and you are blogging about dog hoodies, right? And if you like, deep dive into search engine optimization, you should be on the very first top of the list as far as being pulled up when someone type in or search dog hoodies. All right, especially if you use those good keywords, all right, in your blogs, all right, because that's important, all right. And so being able to be searchable with your blogs is going to be vital, all right. So that comes with keywords, like I was just saying. That's how you can be able to be searchable with it when someone type in a particular niche and your blog populates up. All right. So, so to get more eyes on your work, it's worth understanding SEO, or search engine optimization techniques. Research keywords related to what you write about, and strategically use them in your posts. Y'all, my pronunciation is horrible. All right. Also, do not forget about meta descriptions, image, alt text and other SEO elements. By doing these things, you will make it easier for search engines to pick you up. This means more organic traffic. All right. So that's why it's important. All right. I don't want people or you guys to put all your full focus on SEO, but I do want you to realize how important it is. But I don't want you to like think the that that's it. That's all you need to focus on is that, because I don't want your, before you know it, your all you be focused more on is how you can get keywords and how you gotta find the next trending, what's trending with when it comes to blogging. I don't want your focus to be on that. I still want you to mainly focus on being authentic to yourself. Definitely, like I said, find your niche. Then that will resonate with you as far as your audience go once you have done that. And then of course, do take SEO as being, do use it as a tool, use it as a way of being able to get your organic traffic, and learn about how can you come up with the right keywords to have inside your, have into in your paragraphs in your blogging, okay, in your blogs. Um, one of the tools that you could use, and I should have it memorized, but I don't. Um, Give me a minute here because I know you guys are not seeing my screen right now. Hold on. I am searching. Okay, this is it. SpyFu. Um, there is a tool that you can use to help with your keywords, and I am going to let's see here. What is this thing? Just a sec. What are you doing? No. Okay, it took me somewhere else, completely different. I don't know why it does that. Oh, I did it again. All right, y'all, give me 1 minute. I'm trying to find the thing where I can close out on this. All right. I guess I just cannot close out on this. I'm getting phone calls, y'all. All right, I'm gonna focus on this in a minute. I just don't know why it's doing that. It says existing content. All right, that is nerve-wracking. I don't know why it's doing that. SpyFu is the place to go for keyword research tools, all right? Only problem is I'm dealing with it being so grayed out right now. It's not letting me, okay, now it went away. That's weird. All right, I'm gonna go back to Microsoft Word right now because I'm not done reading my blog here. But yeah, so I'm going to show y'all SpyFu in a few moments, all right? But that is a great website or tool to start using for if you do go ahead and do blogging. It's not that costly as far as the price go. You just have to kind of like see. I am being discounted right now for my package that I'm on. But you can just kind of, look at the different packages that they offer, price packages, and kind of see what will work for you as far as price package go. Um, but yeah, so that's if you want to like, kind of try to go ahead and put your focus on your on well, not your again, don't put your full focus on it, but if you want to go ahead and try to get that organic traffic, and you would like to come up in the top searches when it comes to like when someone search on Google, you want your blog to pop up, then definitely find what tool. There are others besides SpyFuel, by the way, but I just wanted to throw that one in there for you guys. All right. Moving on to step 5. Engage with your audience and network. Blogging is not all about creating content. You got to build relationships with readers and fellow bloggers too. Responding to comments on your posts, participating in discussions, and asking for feedback are some ways to do this. And do not forget that networking can lead to collaborations, guest posting, and more exposure for your blog. Social media is a pretty powerful tool when it comes to promoting your blog. Starting a blog may seem scary, but by using these 5 steps as your foundation, you are already way ahead of a lot of people. Persistence and a genuine passion of what you write will always set you apart from others in the blog atmosphere. So get out there and let your creativity lose your voice deserves to be heard. All right, your voice deserves to be heard. All right, sorry about that. So get out there and let your creativity loose, and your voice deserves to be heard. All right. So, um, basically, when it comes to step 5, basically what I'm getting at is that um, I don't. Your blogging isn't all about creating a content. You do have to network with others. All right, and like I was saying previously about Medium, Medium is an amazing platform, y'all. Amazing platform. Reason why, because there are so many people on Medium that I've ran into a lot of people that's really just simply nice. Like, they will they will comment on your blog and saying how good of a blog you have. They will literally just say that my such and such loves this too. They really are nice on Medium. I haven't really met anyone that's been negative at all. I don't think Medium um, would condone any negativity in the first place, to be honest, because it's in, like, when you create your account, you basically agreeing to not criticizing anyone and not speaking about or talk about any violence and things like that. So those are things that you're agreeing to when you're creating your account. You're agreeing to keeping everything peaceful and nothing but positivity. So that is technically what you're agreeing to anyway. Um, but so far I have not had any negative experience. It's been nothing but positivity and people being really helpful and nice. I mean, I'm being honest. And I haven't collaborated with anyone as of yet, but I am definitely open to it, for sure. Right. So yeah, that's the reason why I personally love Medium. I have not checked out other platforms, so I can't really tell you how other platforms work. But whichever one you feel like that will work for you. All right. So definitely do your own research. I always highly recommend people to do their own research when it comes to whatever the topic may be about. Do your own due diligence. Don't just take someone's word for it just because they say it's so. Do your own research. All right. I tell my students that all the time. All the time. I even tell them, don't even take my word for something. Do your own research, because it's important for you to be knowledgeable also, and for you to have uh, background on whatever it is that that the topic may be about. All right. So I just want to state that. All right. Also, towards the my conclusion here, I mentioned about social media. Social media is pretty powerful, and it is. All right. And I had spoken about this also previously, about how you can utilize social media to promote your blogs. Um, I highly recommend that you do so. All right. Now, am I saying you need to be on every social media platform? No, I'm not saying that, but I am saying take 2 or 3 platforms um, that you feel like it resonates with you, and use those platforms to promote. Okay, it doesn't matter what the platform is. All right. I know Facebook is pretty big and a lot of people love Facebook. People love YouTube as well. So whichever platform resonates with you, you know, whether if it's TikTok, if it's Instagram, Twitter, Threads, whatever, all right, Snapchat, whatever, all right. Choose which platform resonates with you, and work off of that. I said three, but sometimes two may be more than enough. All right, so whatever number, um, you know, that you feel comfortable with, you know, being consistent as far as promoting go, then utilize then do this then utilize those platforms, all right, and to promote. Okay. Also, I mentioned about you know, how blogging can be scary at first, and of course anything um appears to be scary when you don't have the knowledge or you haven't done it yet, but I promise you it's not scary at all. And once you start, you're going to wish that you've been doing it all along. All right. I mean, that's just my experience. All right. And so I'm hoping that you find value in all my 5 steps that I talk about as far as, you know, the advice I gave on about blogging and everything. All right. So let me show y'all, what is it called? I forgot the name again. Hold on for a sec. Let me reshare my screen here. It's called Spikeview. I don't know why I keep forgetting the name. All right, so this is how it looks. It is like about keywords, of course. All right, I just wanted to. I'm on the tab where it says keyword research, and of course, I got online marketing here. But I'm gonna go ahead and delete that, and let's talk about dogs. Why not? Right, I mentioned it. Dogs. Oh, excuse me. All right. So keywords that they populate. So dog is one, and it got 878,000 people that literally search for this. All right, we got dog grooming near me, dogs with a S, dogs boarding near me. So these are the keywords. So this platform literally helps you to know what are the top keywords that is being utilized, and that's what's being literally searched in Google, probably on YouTube or whatever. You know, how to draw a dog. Does the dog die? You know, and this also can help you with being able to create a blog. Keep that in mind too. Like if you're looking and seeing what is the top keyword, you might can utilize that as a title and go from there, especially if you're like thinking like, okay, what can I write about? I don't even know what I can write about, you know. So keep that in mind. Can dogs eat apples? All right, you can might want to do a blog on that. Can dog eat apples? And then you can give your opinion, you know, whether if they can or they cannot, right? Can dogs eat grapes? These are people, this is what people have literally searched. Can dogs eat bananas? Right. So keep that in mind. Then, of course, if you scroll down, it's saying dogs for adoption near me, adopt Labrador, sorry, Franklin County Animal Shelter dogs. So I guess, you know, 320 searches on that. Um, Okay, so you kind of get the point. Hopefully, you get the point. Similar keywords is here. Christians, these is Christians here. People, what people Christian about. So again, you can utilize this as far as your blogging go. You know, use this as a title. You know, that will kind of help you out. All right. And then, of course, this tab here or this little window here is all about similar keywords of words that you can use within your blogs. So that way, when someone's searching for something, your blog will pop up, you know, in the top page. All right. And that's what you want. You want to be within the first five on the list. I'm going to say the first five. I mean, you know, sometimes I say the first 10, first five, first 10. As long as you within the first page, you should be good. Usually people don't, I'm going to be honest with you, people probably stop at five if I'm gonna be really honest about it. But you know, some people, you know, may go further down, you know, the page. It depends, right? I know every now and then I do, but I don't do it all the time. You know, I'm really you know, going through the probably the first four, the first five, and after that, I'm over it, you know. So other people probably is the same way. So that's why I say you definitely want to probably be within the first five that pops up on the list. All right. If you can be the very first one, that's even terrific, right? Because that's probably what you technically are going to be wanting to reach for is being the number one on the list. if I'm gonna be honest about it. All right. But you know, but being the first five is it's good, right? But terrific if you can get be number one. Right. So that's really it. So this is just a tool here that I'm saying that you should utilize. Is again called SpyFu. There are others that you can do your own due diligence and research. And pick which one may work for you or you think that will work for you. All right. So because this one may not work for you and that's okay. But this is just something that I'm letting you know about just because I personally use it. So that's the whole purpose behind that. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop screen share. I hope you found everything that I talked about valuable. If you have questions about anything, you can always hit me up. I'm going to try to remember to put all my links in the description. I also have a public community that you can more than welcome to join. It's a Facebook group community. You can join it. I do have a course that is called Kiki Online Mastery. All right, and so it is my course, which I will literally be teaching about ton of things that I think that are useful. Um, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out because I'm getting a whole bunch of phone calls. All right, have a blessed day, and we will talk soon. Bye.